You made me feel like shit, Holly.
You cannot ever bring it to work.
And Sarah flipped.
We're making the house nice for everyone. We're not just doing it for ourselves.
You're good. No, look.
Hey, no. Stop. She's smelling and kissing.
When you put people down, you bitch, you call them names, you laugh at them.
Is it a girl like you? Are you what I'm looking for? Is it a girl like you? Who could be the one I need? Who could be the one I choose? Are you what I'm looking for? Is it a girl like you? Who could be the one I need? Who could be the one I choose? Be the one, be the one. Who could be the one I choose? Be the one I need. Who could be the one I choose? Be the one, be the one. Who could be the one I choose?
Tension is rising in the house between, like, the girls. All the pressure is getting to all of us in different ways.
Can't believe it's the final 8.
It's so empty.
Isn't it?
That's so weird. Sarah showed it by flipping out at Holly the other day.
You want any excuse to put me down at this stage, so I don't care. So just leave me alone.
It is weird with all the tension because I think it does stem from everybody being homesick, everybody being tired, and ultimately this is a competition. Everybody wants to win.
Oh, it's my birthday. Oh my God. To walk into the living room and see a beautiful big cake and cards on the table from my family. It is really awkward because obviously there's a really bad tension in the house, and that's never cool, especially on your birthday. Very happy birthday, even though you're far away. Our love and thoughts are with you always, Mum and Dad. I was reading these personal cards from my family out to people who doesn't really like me, and that's awkward. There's no two ways about it. All of them?
I did feel a bit awkward at the party because after what happened with us, I didn't feel like I could eat her cake and drink her champagne after she screamed in my face. So I was just like, I don't like cake.
Holly, can I have a chat with you? Basically, what I just wanted to do was clear the air.
After what happened the other day, I was really, really confused. The only thing I've ever said about you to the girls is I don't know why Sarah has a problem with me. She's just stopped talking to me since the first week. And then it was like, okay, Sarah's now pointing my face, screaming accusations at me, and I don't know how it went from there to there.
It went from there to there because obviously the first week I noticed straight away that Angel was being treated so unfairly.
Like, I know that I take the piss out of people as a sense of humour that I have.
Some people take it as a joke, but in here it's so intense, it's not funny a lot of the time.
I feel like you're really judgmental anyway, and I feel like someone's parents are in the room when you're in the kitchen and it's like, oh shit, Sarah's here, we better like quieten down a bit and stop having a bit of crack.
You have this personality that I don't...
You don't have to tell me about my personality.
Yeah, but I don't want to relate to that. But the fact of the matter is, when you put people down, you and Saffron, you bitch, you call them names, you laugh at them. I'm not going to stand back in here.
You've just flipped again.
You're never going to solve it with somebody who doesn't know what she done.
We can see now we're not going to be best mates, that's fine. I don't know what else to say.
She's trying to make me look like I'm a bad person and that.
But you're not. You're not, and it's really important.
It takes a lot to make me do what happened yesterday.
She's so good at playing the victim and coming in being like, Little Miss Farmer or whatever, and I was just like, you're not as innocent and as victimised as you'd like to portray.
She wouldn't take anything I was saying on board, and she never will, so I can't do nothing else about it. I'm sorry. I tried.
If that's us trying to clear the air, it's not going to work. I just have no interest in speaking to that girl again.
Hello, girls. I'm Hilary Alexander, journalist and stylist. I want you to understand that the world of modelling is not just about beauty, it's just as much about brains. So, to test your knowledge, we've devised a fashion quiz.
I know quite a bit about fashion. I was like, hey, fashion quiz.
And you will be awarded points, and points win prizes. There's going to be 4 teams with 2 models in each.
Hilary was picking names out of a hat to do the pairs.
Naomi and Sophie. Angel and Lauren.
And then it got to me, Emma, Holly and Sarah.
Emma and Holly.
And Holly and Emma were called as a pair, and I just thought, shit, I'm with Sarah.
It was a bit like, oh God, how's this gonna go?
Get ready. You have to press the buzzer to answer. Where on your body would you wear espadrilles?
Your feet.
Correct. Which pop singer has perfumes called Curious, Fantasy and Fantasy Circus?
Britney Spears?
Perfect. What was the real name of Alexander McQueen? Yes?
Oh no, my mind's gone blank.
Saffron hit the buzzer, and I was just like, oh, she's gonna answer it, and she went blank.
Lee.
Oh.
I thought Alexander McQueen was his full name.
David Beckham launched a male underwear range for which high street chain?
All I could think of was Armani, because he was the face of Armani, but
Surely everybody knows this one.
Calvin Klein? No? Do you know what? I didn't know. I'm sorry, David Beckham, for watching this, but I didn't know.
H&M.
Correct.
But now I know.
Now, round 2. Which supermodel collected a double first in History of Art from Cambridge in 2011?
Lily Cole.
Perfect.
Naomi and Sophie were quite competitive, but only because they knew the answers and stuff, and it's like, yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
It was really fun. We got really into the buzzer and everybody was quite competitive.
Karl Lagerfeld?
No.
But everyone was having a genuinely good time.
What nationality is John Galliano? Orange? A massive silence descends.
We just paused for what felt like absolutely ages.
Italian? Italian.
No.
Swedish? I don't know, I didn't even...
Swedish? You cannot be serious.
When we realised that the answer was wrong, everyone was just guessing because we didn't know.
French.
John Galliano. Girls, you're in the wrong profession.
American.
How can you girls not know the nationality of one of our most famous designers?
He was British. It was like, oh no.
And I think we've come to our final question. To be fair, I'm going to ask you all to put your hands behind your back. Who is only one of 4 men ever to grace the cover of Vogue?
So everyone's literally bashing the buzzer. Oh my gosh, we know this question. I buzzed. I just kept buzzing, but it wouldn't buzz.
Orange is on, sorry.
Richard Gere.
Yes.
I love Richard Gere, and I find him really hot. I mean, I know he's pretty old, and he's must be my grandpa, but I find him really, really hot.
I have here the results of the fashion quiz. In joint last are blue and purple. In second place is the green team. Which means that our winners today are orange. And your prize is a night out in London on a fabulous party bus. You get to choose one other team to go with you. So who's it going to be? Purple, green or blue?
We're going to pick green.
Yes!
You're going to pick green?
I have not been out on any challenges, so obviously they picked me because they knew I would have gone crazy.
And you're going to be accompanied by some very special guests. Please welcome some former pupils of Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model.
That is like one of the best prizes that I've seen so far, because it's nice to like know what they went through, their experience, just get some like tips and advice from them, really. Best challenge ever to win, and they won it. Like my ovaries popped. I was so jealous.
We were so happy to go on the party bus with loads of the park girls.
So you guys being the winners and being a night out of us, good luck.
It was just such a relief leaving the house for a bit and to let our hair down, really.
I had the best time of my life doing the show, literally. Like, it's made me what I do today. I'm model now full time. I couldn't be happier.
It was really overwhelming to meet the girls. They're all inspirational people.
Own the camera, you know, be the model that you want to be.
And they've done so much work since the show.
Urban Outfitters campaign, Puma campaign.
I've got a breakfast radio show on a station in West London. You've got Miss England over there.
And it's where we all want to end up. So it's just really pushed us to work harder and harder.
Basically, there's this other Irish girl called Sarah in the house. We had a bit of like a rocky start. She just erupted one night. Like, she obviously had all these issues with me that she hadn't like expressed.
Like, you literally need to live every second of it, because you'll only regret it when you leave. Like, if you
I wish I'd go back.
I know.
Oh my God, I'd go back tomorrow.
Yeah. We're just saying, you know, enjoy every second, be grateful for everything.
You don't want to regret what you've had. Come across.
It really opened my eyes to how amazing it is to really be here, and I just felt almost guilty that even though I wasn't aware of it, I was really upsetting Sarah, and I didn't know that I was. So I just thought, like, I don't want to be any part of making someone not have a good time here. I woke up today feeling like a new woman. The girls last night were like to me, this is the best experience of your life, you know, enjoy it, take every moment. And I was thinking, yeah, it is the best experience of my life, but it's also the best experience of everyone else in the house's life. So I just kind of thought about it, and I went into Sarah and I was just like, can I talk to you? And she said yes, thankfully. Literally last night was so much fun, and talking to those girls, like, it was so helpful. They were just like, just enjoy it. They were like, this is the best opportunity of your life, and I don't want to be like any part of making this less than amazing for you. I feel like when you came in to talk to me that time, I was probably just being defensive, and I think I kind of should have been more gracious about it. I think that's just me being immature, to be honest. So I am sorry.
No, I 100% accept that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming in.
For me to apologise to someone is a big deal, because I'm really stubborn, but I had to just admit it, I was wrong.
I don't think we'll ever be best friends. I think that's a given. But just to move forward and just to have that tension lifted and the atmosphere to rise and us to be like how we were, I think it'll be good to have that.
We were all a bit taken aback when we walked into the location of the photo shoot. It was so large and posh. We're all a bit nervous because, like, God, what's it going to be?
Hi, girls. Hi. Welcome to this amazingly grand location. Today's theme is empowering women. The accessory today is phobias. Often at shoots you get something that pushes you to the limit, takes you out of your comfort zone. What you can't do is drop the ball, let anything slide. A top model always gets the shot.
So I was imagining all these phobias coming out. For me, it would be like birds and stuff.
My worst photo shoot would probably have to be with bugs and snakes and, you know, creepy little animals like that.
So now I'm going to introduce you to one of your partners for the shoot today.
Oh my God. Dannii?
Hi.
Meet Saffron.
We're all like, oh my God, we're going to be having a photo shoot with snakes, which I actually thought was really cool.
One shoot I particularly remember, I had a very smooth male model, and often your modelling partner can make the shot more difficult.
So this is Saffy, the python. She's a reticulated python. She's very large, very friendly, very nice. We've got her and some of her friends. They're not venomous, but they do hold you quite tightly, but they're very friendly and they're used to being held.
I was a bit like, there's a snake in the room.
I think Sarah was a bit nervous. I got a few kind of like, oh God, but I wasn't terrified.
Do not let the snake take over the photo. You've got to rule this photo as an empowered woman. So, get your makeup on, and we'll see you soon.
From the beginning, this has been my worst nightmare of happening. I just have to think, if Dannii wouldn't be holding it, if I was going to do something bad to her, or bite her, or eat her.
And it hasn't.
Yeah.
And so you'll be alright.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I have to rock it. I don't want to go home because of a snake.
If you want it, I'm gonna be.
You know, you've got to be conscious of relaxing your mouth.
Yeah.
And I know you're a bit scared in this shoot, so that's where your mouth's going to go quickest.
You step on it. I have to go in
Be
there.
a fierce
And
woman.
be a strong woman.
See ya.
See you. Relax. Relax.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous just because like I got told last time that I need to change my face, so I'm a bit anxious about that. But I'm overall excited because like I'm not scared of snakes or anything,
So we're going to get started. We're going to find a good position, or you find one that you feel comfortable with.
What are you thinking of the snakes?
just a bit. I
gotta
don't
roll
know.
with it.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Verity's very active. So there's going to be a lot of movement. Why don't you get in position, and then this will be your accessory.
I was more scared on set than I thought I would be before I went in.
Okay, what you'll do is I'm going to put it... Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll put it around here. You need to hold it with this hand so it's got a lock off and it's going to hold your hand.
It was really hard to cope with the snake Verity just wriggling around everywhere.
She's just moving a lot. She's smelling you, kissing you. It's a little kiss. Don't be scared, don't be scared.
Every time I tried to move her, she just kept hissing at me.
You're good. No, look, just
Hey, no,
ignore-
no, stop. She's smelling and kissing.
It really frightened me and I was like, oh God, what's she doing?
Eyes to me. Good. Head up.
I think we need to reposition. Just get a bit more of the body around the other side.
There you go.
Yes, yes.
Good. Really nice.
I think my nerves did get the better of me on set. I just felt like the poses weren't as good as I could have done.
What do we think of her?
You know, her face isn't as symmetrical as some of the other girls, so...
You catch her in the right angle and the face looks great. Wrong angle and the lack of symmetry just throws it off a little bit.
I graduated last year and my education has really pushed me on to do well. I always try my best and want to achieve like the best I can.
Naomi!
Hi, Dannii.
You look incredible. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel incredible. This dress is just so gorgeous.
The dress, the accessories are beautiful, and it's just showing every curve on your body. So you've got a great opportunity to, you know, use all of those curves, make some great shapes.
I'm worried because I was in the bottom two and I just don't want to be there again. I don't want to be going home at all, so...
Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
Before I went on set, I prepared myself mentally. Because I was in the bottom two last week, I really wanted to make sure that I was kind of in the zone and knew what I was doing, because otherwise it would be me going home, and that's not on. I don't want to go home.
That's nice. There, head up.
Wow.
Good. Really nice.
Can we do some a bit more side on with the dress to see the back? Wow.
The judges said I needed to like liven up my face and see it in my eyes, and right from the start Dannii was really positive.
Good.
That's so good.
So that made me feel really good.
Yeah, I'd just love to get that full shape.
That's lovely.
Hopefully out of all the shots there'll be one that they really, really like.
Oh my god, look at Angel's dress. She looks amazing. You're pretty too.
How are you feeling, Lauren? Excited?
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited. Can't wait to get in there. You scared of snakes? Everyone's got to do their best, so good luck, guys, when you guys go in and stuff. If I don't see you lot when I come out.
Good, lovely, really nice. Head back.
Yeah, oh my God.
Round it with a hand.
That hand looks big.
Then you kept mentioning about my hand.
Just turn your hand on its side.
Like, they look quite big when they're like portrait. I started to get slightly frustrated because the snake kept moving. I had to move the snake, you know.
Look.
I know mine's big, so profile. Gotcha.
What do you reckon?
She's confident with the snake. She didn't have a problem with that. I had a problem with her hands, and I tell her every single shoot.
I kept forgetting about my hands. I'm hoping that isn't my downfall today.
Wow, it's amazing.
Dannii said to us to look like empowered women, so that's what I'm going for. I do like having my picture taken, even though it sounds a little bit big-headed. I've always been a little bit of a poser since I was a young girl. I'm really passionate about doing well in this competition. It could change my entire life.
Slow, fluid movements. No tension in the neck.
So I was holding the snake, like, sort of like this.
Look to me. Good. Really nice.
And I felt something wet here.
Stay there. Don't react to it. Just ignore it. That's it. You're good. Very good. That's it. Little smile. And look to me.
He's dribbling.
Oh.
It was disgusting.
Ooh. Can we get rid of that?
Is that normal? He likes you.
Ugh. I'm glad it wasn't wee, though. I'd rather it dribble on me than have it wee on me. So it's really good.
What is that on your dress? What
is it black? No, I think it's just because it's wet. I felt something, and I thought, oh my God, it's pissing on me. And then I looked at it, and it was just hanging out of its mouth. All this dribble, it was like that long.
That's grim.
I kind of like to see the front of that outfit and that amazing necklace.
That's nice. Arch the back, and then look to me.
The necklace looks amazing that way.
Good.
We've got the ring in, we've got the nails,
Brilliant.
we've got the snake. Woo!
Thank you.
I'm really determined to do well this week. I've been sort of second best throughout, and it's frustrating because I just want to get photo of the week.
That's a great position. Wow!
Wow.
Profile's gorgeous.
The first shoot did go pretty well. It was done within the first 5 minutes.
Angel, we got it. We got it ahead of time.
Amazing.
That's a heavy snake. It's about 12 kilos. Yeah.
And she's taking that. She's tensed up, but her face looks great.
The only person who was nervous at all was Sarah. Yet another phobia she has. First it was water, now snakes. Was she as scared as she says she was?
She was shaking and she went all white just before she was about to go on set.
I sat by myself most of the day. I didn't hardly speak to anyone, and I was terrified. I don't think anybody can judge me for that unless you've been where I've been. A little bit of pressure going in thinking, okay, I'm an Irish girl, I want to do well in this, and I'll do anything to prove myself here.
Right, so we're going to come a little bit closer. I'm between you and Frida.
Okay, you want to try touching here? So don't touch the tail, just touch this spot here.
The last thing I wanted to do was go on set and for Dannii to think I was being unprofessional. Sorry.
Sit down on the edge. Sit down on the edge of the desk.
She said she was acting more of a client rather than a mentor that day. I was so nervous, it just added to the fear of the snake. Oh God, it just was awful.
We're going to start shooting.
This is amazing.
You are doing so
You've done
well.
so well.
Not too close to her head.
It's all right, it's okay.
No.
Slowly,
I'm
okay.
here. Take a deep breath.
It's okay.
It did frighten me. And I did find myself go, oh. And then I was like, get over this, you have to do it.
You're good. Off to my light here. Good, really empowering, really nice.
Midway through, I did feel myself relaxing with it and working my body more and my face.
Arrogant, give me a little bit of arrogance, that's it.
I embraced my phobia, and it may not have been as quick as anyone else, but I put the snake on me and I gave it my all.
Thank you.
Believe you when it's that.
You proud of yourself?
Well, I didn't think I'd be fit to do it. I didn't.
Let's quickly find a great body shape and then we'll get Sophie in there.
Dannii told us, OK, get yourself into position. So I kind of just got up onto the desk and put my legs up and my feet.
Your legs look a bit awkward.
It's not looking too comfy.
We started to realise there was a few issues with my position.
I'm sitting on his tail.
What if you leant back on that left arm of yours?
I'd get myself into a good position and then the snake would move and my nipple kept popping out because I'd no tit tape.
Whoops!
And then the snake would weigh down my leg so it would fall out of position.
Dannii, I'm not liking this pose too much.
It was just like, oh my God. With this snake, it felt like a challenge to be the fiercer one. So I hope when I see the picture, I hope that I'm the one you look at straight away and then you notice the snake.
Body position in the beginning was really tough to get anything working. And she's normally really, really quick.
We literally had to put her in this position. We had to say knee like that. It didn't
come naturally.
from her.
So thanks so much for that. We're done.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.
Day's over.
How do you guys feel about, you know, just the competition and your places and stuff like that? I just feel like I'm, like, doing all right, being average the whole way through so far.
But you're still here.
Yeah, but that's...
But you're still here. I know you've been
at
in
the bottom.
But the thing is, you've been in the bottom for 3 times.
Yeah.
And yet, you're still here. They want to give you more chances, and they know you can prove yourself.
Hopefully I've done that this week.
I do think I'm one of the weaker girls in the group, but I'm not going to start doubting myself now because I came off this shoot in a good mood and happy with my performance, so we'll just have to wait and see what the pictures are like. You guys look so awesome.
I like my hair in it. My hair looks really weird but cool.
So guys, time is flying by and we're getting ever closer to finding out who will be Britain and Ireland's next top model. The girls had a big week. They met with Hilary Alexander, who is a renowned fashion journalist, as you know. And then they had their photo shoot with you with their very slippery
Slippery
friend.
sucker, yeah.
We'll start looking at their photographs, and then we do have their portfolios that we can look at. Because I think we've got to that stage where it's not just about this image, it's about the body of work.
I love Sophie's. I've got no hair.
So Sophie is consistently gorgeous, and I love this image of her. She looks so cool, so new, so fresh.
I can't think of anything negative about her performance.
I guess the bottom line is Sophie's safe.
I'm not too sure about mine because Dannii kept saying that my hands look big, and right now it looks big.
Lauren.
It's a great shot. I just like the way she's set, the way she's looking at you, the way she's holding the snake. He probably got this in a few takes. Am I right, Dannii?
She had the most amount of shots you could use.
She's so easy to work with. Emma, for me, this is picture of the week. Everything about it, the position, the nonchalance, the elegance.
It was funny because the photographer is having a problem with the symmetry of her face, because if she tips one way, one eye looks like it's closed. If she tips the other way, it evens them out.
I know that she has that unusual thing with her face, but I don't think she's ever looked as beautiful as she does here. Angel.
I love it. She's very strong.
While I was working with her, she wasn't as comfortable in front of the camera, and here she looks very comfortable.
I have to say that's my picture of the week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of leading towards this, too. I'll say it after I see all of them.
And now we have Saffron. You love this, right?
She's just a beautiful girl. Can't deny that.
I like the fact that she wasn't pulling her regular sexy Saffron face.
I like sexy Saffron.
It's very interesting that the girl who had the biggest freak out about makeover day and I need my hair, once you take all the hair away, she's much more striking.
Yes. But guys, with such strong girls this season, do you think Saffron is as strong as the others?
I don't think she's as versatile.
She might not be as versatile, but she's still in it.
Sarah.
I was so proud of this girl. Phobia, the biggest phobia. All her body wanted to do was run out of the room, but she didn't.
So she definitely gets huge kudos for overcoming a fear, looking beautiful in her image. She still is not grabbing my attention.
Naomi came in and she knew, I don't want to be in the bottom four. I don't want it to happen. She was loving herself sick with the dress and the hair, and she was feeling it.
Oh, I think she looks fantastic.
I think so, too.
She looks sophisticated. I love the position of her body, the snake.
I'm really, really big fan of Naomi.
Last but certainly not least is Holly. I don't think Holly's ever looked better.
I think she looks great. I just don't, to me, this is not a model shot. It's more of a beauty shot.
Well, feedback from Alex was bottom 2 for him.
Really?
So awkward to work with.
See,
he
I
said,
agree.
get up on the table, find a shape, the legs look broken. And he said, for me, a girl who comes into a studio that can't just get onto the prop and find an elegant shape is a big no-no.
Yeah, that's kind of odd for her, because normally she gets it like in the first 3 takes.
It's unusual that she wasn't doing so well this week.
I love this shot, but it was a bad week for her.
Yeah.
Eight beautiful girls this week, and 5 of you are safe. So only 3 of you will be remaining behind, so we can have a closer look at your work. Now, the girl who got Picture of the Week is Angel.
Wow. Thank you.
And it's the first time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You are safe.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. Emma, you're first up on the day, first up on the dares. I think this is really beautiful, this shot. So, well done. Also safe this week is Sophie. We love this shot. It embodied what we were asking for, this powerful woman. So you girls are very safe. You're still in the running to becoming Britain and Ireland's next top model.
Well done.
Naomi, you were also safe this week. You look expensive, girl. And by that meaning, you look great.
Thank you, guys.
Who do you reckon's coming out now? I reckon Holly might come out.
I think it could be Holly.
Lauren is also safe this week. How are you feeling about it?
For me, it was my hands, because you mentioned that to me last time, and Dannii also mentioned it to me as well during the shoot as well with the snake. So I was kind of a bit nervous about that.
I think your hands look beautiful here. Hopefully, nobody has to say it to you again. See ya.
Well done. So let's start with Saffron. How was your fashion quiz with Hilary? She's a force, right?
Me and Sarah were put together. We knew the least out of everyone.
Right. So you were a bit stumped for the answers for the fashion questions, which, you know, let's face it, this business, it's best you do your homework. And what about the photo shoot? How did you enjoy it?
I've never held a snake before, and I feel like I was a lot more comfortable than I expected I would be.
We really loved it because your hair is off your face, and your hair is off your face again today. Let's have a look at your images throughout the series. One of the common criticisms when we've looked at all your work together is that the collective look of your images is a bit pretty girl and not top model.
Right.
And then nice shape here.
Yeah, but you can see how your hair is sort of like, it's starting to become like monotonous in the photographs. It's not helping you. I know it's hard to hear. It's hard to hear, but we've got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that's what we're doing.
What I do like as a positive is that you stand so much taller now, and you're also getting some length in your photographs. I think as the confidence comes with you, the length comes, so...
It's wonderful to see you really coming into your full stride. Our question has been simply that it is late in the competition. Sarah. You know, you've had some very strong weeks, Sarah, and this is not probably your strongest week.
No, definitely not. I wish I could have gone in there and just been like, okay, it's just a snake. But it took me a long time, as you know, to even touch it. And I just was so embarrassed on set.
You weren't embarrassing, and you handled yourself really well.
Dannii was very impressed by how you managed to overcome your fear. She said it did take time, and that, you know, at this point in the competition, gosh, not the moment to feel not in on your best game, but we go through your images.
To me, you totally rocked this one right here. You're the best one out of all of them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that was one of my best.
Yeah, that's one of my
One of the things that I love most. Your images are strong, but one of the things that worries me week after week is that you have quite a constructed face. And I'm just a little bit worried that that isn't something that is winning quality for this competition. Okay. Thank you. Holly. Okay, you have been looking really worried since the minute you walked in the room. What's going on?
I don't know, I'm just a bit scared. I don't know.
Do you know what I'd be scared about? You've come here with a face full of makeup. When we've said time after time after time, do not come here with a face full of makeup. Why you would choose at such an important time to do that is beyond me. Your image, how do you feel about it?
I think I look a bit voluptuous, but maybe that's a good thing. I was worried that you might think I look too big, but I think I look curvy.
When I looked at it, I didn't see fashion.
You've got this incredibly beautiful face and you've got this beautiful hair, but fashion isn't your strength. It hasn't been your strength through all the competition, and actually if we go through your images.
Yeah.
There, you're good.
I like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, and I think that's a lot to do with the styling of your hair.
Yeah.
This was strong as well when we just cut your fringe.
Yeah.
There is you at your best, but that's not fashion.
Yeah.
And there's a time and place for lots of makeup. That worked for that shot.
Yeah.
Girls, the judges and I need some time to deliberate, so we're going to take a break and we'll see you soon.
This is shit. This is kind of like a lose-lose situation in a way. Because, like, I do think it's between us two. And obviously I want to stay so much, but even if I stay, I'll be so upset if you go. I don't want to look like I'm ignoring you, but it's just that I think you're fine.
I just think if I go now, then I'm not going to have bad tension with anyone. So I'm so happy that everything was sorted out before we left.
Me too.
Guys, so difficult decision today. It's getting tougher and tougher. If you look at Sarah, for example, you never think she's going to get the shot, but she does get the shot. And that's also her weakness, because when she comes and stands before us, I just don't see it. She doesn't look like a supermodel to me.
Her features come alive with makeup. We drew in her mouth. She took a completely different lip line. That she has to be able to do this herself, to present herself to the client, so that they don't have that question mark, can she do it?
Yeah.
I think for young ladies, she's a great inspiration, and it'd be sad to send her home.
With Holly, she stands in front of us. It's like she is not a model. And yet...
Very evident.
But if you look at her body of work, it's been really good.
You know she's a pretty girl. She's photogenic. Can she really be a model? That's the question.
But she is a beauty model. And I don't know that she's a fashion model either.
I remember with Saffron, day one, I think I said N-O. As I've seen her over the weeks, I fall in love with her. She's so gorgeous. She's so nice. She's so beautiful when she's standing right in front of you. Body of work, not as strong.
No, it's not. And actually, she scrapes through every week. She's in the bottom 3, she's in the bottom 4. Although on this shoot, I think Saffron looks better than she's ever looked, thanks to you. I really think you got her.
She's more fashion today, and standing in front of us.
She looked gorgeous standing in front of us.
Yeah.
The job we have now is to decide which one of these 3 girls has the potential to win Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model. So as you know, I have one portfolio in my hands, and this is the portfolio that belongs to the girl who's no longer in the running to becoming Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model. The first girl through is Sarah. Girls, I've got to tell you, this has been really difficult for us. We went back through the body of work. We've decided to keep the girl who has the strongest group of photographs. And the girl who is not in the running to becoming Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model. Here's Saffron. It's been very difficult. I'm sorry. There's some wonderful photographs here, and you look so beautiful today.
It's okay to be afraid, but it will never be the same.
You've got a fantastic portfolio of photographs. We're proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And this is not the end of the road for you. It is so not the end of the road. There's so much for you to do, and you can go off and do it now that you've got all this experience and beautiful images.
I just want to say thank you to you all, and I feel a million times more confident now than when I came into the competition. And I've learned so much.
Know that you've done well. You can be proud of yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm proud of myself for getting this far. Top 8 girls. And it's such tough competition this year. If I look back at what I came into this competition like, and I look at myself now, I've just grown so much. Now I just believe in myself, and I believe that I can get somewhere in this industry now. Bye, girls.
Keep your head up, keep your heart strong.
My experience of Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model has definitely been once in a lifetime. It's been probably the best 8 weeks of my life.
Keep your head up, keep your heart strong. No. Keep your mind set in your ways. Oh, keep your heart strong.
It was the most amazing moment ever, and I'll never forget it.
Like, no.
You've got to convince us you love it.
She looks like a model.
Yeah.
But we never ever go, wow.
And you can see all that next week as 7 becomes 6. Did I mention the girls then relocate to Barbados for the final stages of the competition? No pressure there then. Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model ups the ante next Thursday night at 9.